I want to yell at him. 10 a.m. Oh god, it's 10:20. You know, I did a lot of sound tests. So many sound tests. Hopefully it sounds good. This ain't Natural Explorers. Is that what it says in the title? It should have updated. It should have a different thumbnail because I spent time this morning making a nice thumbnail for it so that it shows this, and also, well, I can see what it says right here. Yeah, it looks right. Thanks for joining the stream, Wasif. Let's get a couple people in here, and we're going to do some live first impressions today. It's real hard to get two people like at the same time without any other responsibilities, able like to sit down for an hour and like work on something specific and have the energy and like so we're going to be playing the Warriorlock. This video is brought to you by the Patreon backers. Thank you guys so much for backing me on Patreon. And this is by Fellstrike Studios. Let me double check. Fellstrike Games. Fellstrike Games. Well, hello Olivia. Thanks for joining. Pathofthestream.game. We're going to be doing whatever I feel like, whatever content I feel like doing, 10 a.m. to noon, but it's just Monday through Friday, so that it's sort of like a regular schedule thing. Today we're going to be streaming live first impressions of the Warriorlock. It's supposed to take approximately an hour or something, so we should have time to finish it. I had to wake up and make a thumbnail. Think about making videos and doing live streams. It's different format. When you post videos, the way I do it anyway is like as the video is uploading and rendering, that's when I'm doing like the thumbnail and editing the description. But with live stream, you got to do all that stuff beforehand. You got to do your thumbnail and your tags and all that stuff in the description before you do your live stream. So when you go live, everyone gets the right information. Archie Magarch. Welcome to the stream. Alright, I think we have a few people watching. We'll jump into the project. Thank you for sponsoring this video, Fellstrike Games, over on Patreon. This game is available on Steam for the regional equivalent of $12.99 USD. It is by Fellstrike Games. It's called the Warriorlock, and the link to this game is in the description. Should be a bit updated. I'm going to try to press a button without breaking things. Hey, that looks better. Technology is a beautiful thing. Alright, so the Warriorlock, let's jump into it. Let me know if the audio levels are off at all. It's not logical, it's psychological. Stephen R. Covey. Covey? Okay. House Arrington of the Valeman Order, Central Panthera Province in the Queen's Realm. Is it waiting for input or is it timed? Let's see. Probably waiting for input. I like that. That's good. Take your time. Read it at your own pace. Captain's Chambers. The only exception to that is when you're trying to time what is being displayed with the music, then you might need to actually manually time it. Just try to allot enough time for the player to read it. There's some cool looking artwork here. Artwork inside the artwork. The captain stands disquieted. It was only a matter of time before he'd have to let the boy go, to dispatch him into the darkness of places, to fight for fortune and glory, and to collect his own sins. This was the job. Harry was just too bright a star to not let shine. Harry Potter? No, not. This is a different story. Doubt and uncertainty cloud his clarity. But of one thing the captain is absolutely certain. Fate is a two-headed, hag-born temptress with a firm and seductive grasp on irony's testicles. Very descriptive. If hope holds the lighted candle in the window of the heart, then may destiny hold the map to success and a safe return home. May this be young Harry's destiny calling and not his fate. To Drifty Door. Interesting prose. Maestos is pronounced Maestos. Oh, got him. Okay, so we're in some sort of auto run going on here. Bloody hell! What is that stench? Smells like shit in here and rotted flesh. Is that you, old man? Have you come back to haunt me now with your necrotic wounds and flatulence? I swear I can still feel your presence at times, lingering, somehow between the voices of this world and the next. If you're listening, you crotchety old crispy dungeon-crawling curmudgeon, I want you to do me a favor and watch over Harry on this next mission. I'm sending him over the wall. He's become like a son to me, and if you're anything like the battle-hardened son of a bitch you were on this side, then I've no doubt you've got some clout on the other. So this guy's got a sailor's tongue. Do this for me, Father. Help Harry succeed and return to me safe, and I'll forgive you. Forgive who, Captain? Ah, there you are. Harry Longshaft reporting for duty, sir. Longshaft. That's not a phallic name at all. Please come, let us speak by the fire. I wish there was music through this scene. Why is there no music in this scene? You got a great opening sequence, but no music. You should have an ambient. You should hear a crackling of the fire. There should be background music right here. Pardon the odorous rank about in the air in here. I'm probably being haunted. Longshaft, I know. Or not. It's probably just my boots and armor, sir. May have caught a spray of guts on me yesterday. Also, there was a corpse collapsed over the chamber pot in the downstairs guest room. Didn't want to pry. Oh, right, Richard. Yes. We had a disagreement. I get demonetization vibes here. Why? Because of the cussing? It's like S words. Anyway, not to worry. I'll take care of it. I think you can say the B word. Yes, sir. You did good work clearing out that festering goblin hive in Hag's Hollow for Baron Blackburn. He and his family are very grateful. This will help to ensure future contracts. Evisceration never felt so good, Captain. Shame about the little ones, though. Goblins have always liked the taste of children, Harry. All that damned maple syrup they eat sweetens their tears. Jesus. Now chin up, lad. I've got another job for you. A delivery. I'm ready, Captain. Are you ready to adventure hard? That's the saying of the stream. Are you ready to adventure hard? I am. How hard? Very hard, sir. How about damn hard? Damn straight, Captain. All right, then, let's get down to the bone. Something foul is afoot in the feral frontier. There's been an incident in Maestos at the Bracken settlement in the foothills of the Hydra Rangers. Many of the settlers there have reportedly come to corpses, killed swiftly by some sort of terrible illness. Black beaver fever? Perhaps, if there were a rotting troll carcass upstream somewhere, tainting whatever water supply they were accessing, but this is surely something much worse. The few surviving settlers are under orders not to leave the frontier. The council wants us to try and make contact with the reclusive clan of enchanted healers, white witches of the old world known as Dularian. It is the council's hope that these mystical beings may agree to watch over the settlers in Bracken as our colony grows, protect them from further harm. As a long shot it is, but try we must. All right, Yoda. The legendary Dularian? I remember stories of them from when I was a boy. Sister Madame Fawn at the orphan house would often read to us before bed Bloodwell's creepy coven tales and horrors of the Hydra Rangers, right after our sour rat milk pudding and nightly floggings. Ah yes, Bloodwell. Great series. Takes me back. Captain? The text goes on a little long. You really need music here. Right, according to old records submitted by the Brotherhood and Sisterhood of Dungeoneers, Locale 187, a Dularian sanctum stands high above a ruins near Bracken. A perilous journey, no doubt. I asked the council for a few more days until our field unit returns from the capital, so I could form a plan and a proper team. But they want this done now. Send in the Warriorlock, they said. Here, take this and keep it safe. Key item received, Royal Scroll. I like the sound effects, it's good. Your mission is one of courier and ambassador. You will personally deliver that sealed Royal Scroll on behalf of the Royal Council to the High Priestess of the Dularian clan and the Hydra Rangers. When you complete your objective, you are to return here as swiftly as you are able. Yes, sir. Thank you for this opportunity, Captain. You know how much I've always wanted to see the land of Maestos, Her Majesty's crown jewel. Oh, it's a crown jewel, all right. One that'll bend you over and take you straight to hell faster than giant Rowog and Heath. After generations of attempted settlement in the godforsaken land, much of Maestos remains as wild and dangerous as a broken-hearted drunken ginger. Didn't your father have red hair? Never mind that. I understand your concern, Captain. The dangers ahead are real, but I'm a Warriorlock, remember? Danger flows through my veins, and by might and magic, I will deliver mayhem to Maestos for you, if I must. Don't get cocky, Longshaft. Even with your outstanding abilities, you're going to need an angel and a devil on your side, and eyes in the back of your head down there. There's only one road in, and one road out of Maestos. You'll be funneled through a feral frontier, never more than a stone's throw from perilous danger, mayhem and death. People die every day, Captain. It's what they lived for that matters. You taught me that. I'm so bloody proud of you, boy. I bet if your parents weren't dead, they'd feel the same. Wow. I've sent word with a carrier eagle to the narwhal in the... Narwhal? The writing's pretty good. It's just a little heavy. In the Winter Mountains. The gateway into Maestos. There's a man at the North Wind Outpost. A small fort just beyond the gates, who may be able to assist you. I've requested that he provide you with a capable escort, if possible, to accompany you on your mission. Take all the help you can get, Harry, please. Understood, Captain. By what name shall I ask for this man at the outpost? He is Master Jack Price, but he just goes by Half Jack now, ever since his legs were torn off by wyverns in the Devil's Grove some years ago. So many innuendos. Hey, Royal Crown. Yeah, for real. How unpleasant. Indeed, and it gets worse. How could it? Come on, you need to let the player go now. As the story goes, la-di-da-di-da, after they tore off his legs, Jack frantically rolled his torso over onto his stomach to protect his face from the wyvern's gnashing teeth and slashing claws. But as he did, he rolled right on top of a large mating pair of crotch snakes. The irate, intertwined sweetheart serpents struck swiftly, fang-banging Jack in the face twice, one in each eye. You're pulling my leg. I'd never pull your leg without a man whose legs were pulled off. About a man. How could he have survived? They say that at the last moment, with his very last ounce of strength, Jack reached out blindly for the laces of his blood-soaked boots, and when he found them, still tied tight to his feet, he gripped them hard into his fist, screeched like a red-tailed hawk, and then he beat the beasts off with his own severed legs, just in time to be rescued by elves of the Sorrow Wood, blind, near death, and at half his original mass. Impressive. Put this into a conversation tree after the briefing, please. For real. It's probably bullshit. Now, get the hell out of here and make haste. The cart driver and his bison are waiting for you outside. They'll take you as far as the narwhal. It's an overnight journey from here. So rest all you can on the way down. You're going to need it. Yes, sir. And Harry? Yes, Captain. Don't forget to come back alive. Okay. Judging by that move event, I see we have 8 directional movement, which is cool. I felt like the hour spent on this first impression won't even make it to the first battle. The bitter willow mash in the driver's jug was destined for digestion as the mighty cloven-hoofed creature before him lifted and pulled forward the mass of its pride and burden in a harmonious and seemingly autonomous locomotive marvel of nature's engineering. I'll try to read it as fast as I can and still stay clear, because it seems word-heavy. Oh, we got some FMV in here. A few hours and many miles later. Finally, we get some music, though. That's good. By the time dusk began its fiery farewell dance into the horizon, the car driver had drank himself into a blurry eye stupor of slurred victory song and prattle. His impaired sight and unsteady word were, however, unneeded to navigate the long road through the night ahead, as the bison already knew the way. They had made this journey together many times before, most without incident. Harry saw it first, caught immediately in his keen sights as it emerged abruptly from behind a rocky outcrop, roughly 30 paces behind the cart. Flying low and clumsily with an immense eye and gaping maw lined with pointed tooth-like ridges, the large occubat bounced up and down in the air with each rapid flap of its muscular wings, creepily and comically like a plump and oily green homicidal balloon. The writing's really good, though. Okay, here's our battle. Offer it a drink, attack it, or serenade it. Well, it doesn't appear to be really using its sense of hearing very well. It's probably going to use its sense of sight. But it does have a big mouth. Let's offer it a drink. He liked that. The occubat greedily accepts the offer and drains the remaining willow mash from the driver's jug, becoming overwhelmed with liquid courage and spoiling for a fight. So we just made him drunk, and now he really wants to fight. The willow mash has decreased the occubat's speed and karma by 50%, but its might and guard has increased by 50%. Harry will earn double the regular experience points if he wins this battle. Okay, so we made it tougher to beat. Darn it. It's slower, but what does that really matter, right? If we're using first person here. Oh, it's an ATB, huh? I guess the speed does matter. Oh, that looks pretty good. But we missed. Occubat strikes. And we almost die. If we die in this battle, I swear. It resisted it. We missed it again. Oh no. He attacks us. We counterattacked, and we hit him with a critical, and it died. We have a nice counterattack. Okay. Alright. I was a little... With the heavy reading, it'll probably be hard to play on end. Yep. Oh no, not ATB. That was unexpected. It really was. Starlight beamed through the pinholes across the dark canvas of the sky. As the cool of night settled over land, easing the dust and dry air with a gentle breath fragrant with conifer and moist stone, sheep began to creep into Harry's mind, his weary eyes lulled into submission by the rhyme of the cart driver's gentle snore, and the turning wheels behind the bison's steady and relentless pace. Okay, so that was a weird battle, but it was kind of interesting. Zzz, so that's the driver snoring. After a long night's journey in the back of a rattling wagon, in and out of a dreamless sleep, morning finally broke into a smoldering red dawn. An adrenal shiver rushed up Harry's spine as his eyes first set upon the Winter Mountains, and the Great Wall dividing the Queen's realm from north to south, from unruly to ruthless. Good morning. Red sky at morn, sailors be warned. Good thing we're not sailors then. They speak like sailors. Speak for yourself. If I were a sailor, I wouldn't be standing in front of this frozen wall with my shrunken basilisk turtled into my guts. You must be the captain's man. Harry Longshaft's the name. Pleasure. I'm Officer Morrison, gatekeeper of the Narwhal. Anything you'd like to know before I let you pass this narwhal? Okay. Where is the Northwind outpost? I've heard these mountains are cursed. What dangers lie ahead? Or no? What dangers lie ahead? There are many creatures that do not welcome our presence here, but I shall not speak their names aloud. It is considered bad fortune in a cursed land that sees and hears all. I am proudly superstitious. What I will tell you, though, is that you may save your skin with a bribe, 7 gold to be exact, the price for safe passage. Even the darkest of beasts may covet shiny things. However, some beasts will always prefer guts over gold. Okay. Just tell him no. Well then, let's get this gate open for you. Guard, release the gate. I said release the gate. What the hell is this now? Charlie, you up there? What's going on? Unlock the gate for this young man. This guy's got a little bit of a belly on him. Charlie, you deaf bastard spawn, release the bloody gate. Say please, you pot-bellied swine lover. Swine lover, don't you talk of my wife like that. That way. She's a fine cook and a good listener, which is twice more than I can say for you. Her cooking's making you fat. At least I can grow larger, you skeletal runt. You look like a 12-year-old with dysentery. I've cranked out bigger mud rats than you. This game, man. You kiss your wife with that foul snout? You're just jealous, you salty little taint weasel. Jealous of what? Your growing chin collection? Oh, that's real funny, Charlie. Too bad your wisecracks can't warm your wifeless bed. Oh, that's kind of sad. What's the difference between your wife and a walrus? Don't you say it, Charlie. One has a mustache and smells like fish, and the other's a walrus. Why, you ungrateful little skank. It's Mr. Lockkeeper to you. I'm the lockkeeper of this gate. Oh, no, you're not. For the last time, there's no such thing as a bloody lockkeeper. You can't just make it up for yourself. I'm the boss here, Charlie. Now, you unlock this gate right now, or I'll come up there and lift your sausage and crack your eggs. Don't you turn away, Charlie. Charlie, answer me. Mr. Longshaft, my apologies. It appears that we may have a slight human resources-related issue with getting this gate open for you this morning. Now, I know you've traveled all night to be here, so I do appreciate your patience. If you'll just give me a moment to get this sorted, I'll be right back. Alright, Charlie. Now you're famous. You happy? The precious minutes of our lifespans are just slipping away while you're busy brooding about finding yourself in there. Charlie, say something. We have someone waiting here. Look, I can't make this right if you don't want to tell me what's wrong. She always loved you more. Oh, Charlie, don't start this again. She loved us both almost the same. And are they brothers? It's true that I was her favorite, but you were sort of special to her. Mama's little mystery. That's right, Charlie, Mama's little mystery. That's what she called you. You were her favorite accident, remember? They are brothers. I remember, but she never called me a bastard spawn, though, did she? Damn it, Charlie, come back to the window. Don't do this now. Alright, I'm sorry I called you that name. I know how you don't like it. Now, come on, this is so humiliating. Mostly for you, but... It's Mr. What? Mr. Lockkeeper. That's the official title I want. There's no such thing as a lockkeeper, Charlie, but alright. Fine, whatever. I'll be the bigger man about it, Mr. Lockkeeper. That's you, Charlie, alright? Charlie the Lockkeeper of the Narwhal. You like that? We good here now? Come on, will you unlock the bloody gate already? Thank you. Anytime, that's my job. Utterly ridiculous. Hello, Silverlight. Thanks for joining this stream. Hello, Heartless Angel. The visual is not pretty, but at least it does the job. Sorry about that. He's my brother. Illegitimate. Never did know who the father was for sure. Poor bastard. I do love him, but I'd kill him if I could. You're both blessed to have a brother. Indeed. Why are you standing so close to me? Excuse me, it's not something I normally do. You'll find the road before you glittering with the spoils of battle. Items lost by the fallen. Take what you can find, but be careful. Some of these sneaky creatures have been known to deploy shiny items as lures, bait. Brilliant they may not be, but masterful baiters they surely are. You take care of yourself, Mr. Longshaft. All the best to you on your journey. Yeah, careful out there, lad. It's Rowog mating season. Shut it down, Charlie. Never mind him. It's always Rowog mating season. May good fortune be with you. Thank you as well. Alright. So apparently the gate opened, but it was still closed. Now it's open. And we walked. Oh, I like the movement of it. It's cool. As Harry stepped through the gates into the shadow of the Great Wall and listened to the heavy slab close and lock behind him, he sensed with the anxious certainty of a gambler's intuition that only either death or success awaited him, that there could be no in-between. The chill morning air was pleasantly refreshing, cool and gentle on his warm skin, yet the stone path beneath his feet felt as rigid, cold, and lifeless as a winter grave. His name is Harry Longshaft, yes, that's true. Oh no, random encounters, why? And we're still half dead? Okay. Bribe? Okay, battle this creature. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Okay, we have a very nice counterattack talent. Rush, Necromosis, Hypnotica. Okay, Intoxicating Neuronal, Mana Trance that synergizes full potential. 90% effects, might guard, speed up 100% for 3 turns. This is a stat buff. Okay. Necromosis, powerful life energy, theft, and absorption spell. HP steal and absorb. We're going with that, but let me read Hypnotica. Hypnotize enemy into a deep sleep, sliding their defenses. Sleep and reduces their guard down. Okay, let's just steal their life. I like this idea. To heal us. We need some sort of healing. Powerful drain. Awesome. Rawr, he hits us. Are you kidding me? What the heck was that about? Attack. How did he hit us 3 times in a row? How did that even happen? Attack. We went down to 12? This battle system is very, very not balanced. 2 + 1 growth. Okay, let's take a look at the menu. Very nice looking menu. Item. Select a guide, a mongrel pelt. There's our item we're delivering. He triple attacked me, yeah. He almost killed me and I was at full life. That was like 3 steps out of the gate. 3 steps out of the gate. I was like, triple attack. Almost died. And that was like right after fully healing myself too. Okay, whatever. I like how that there's like a different menu for our spells. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Outfit. We have a Vilman sword. Heavy armor. No pendant, no ring, no object. Okay. Let's look at our status. Our status. Mana-rich blood and a keen competitive drive to excel has made Harry a prized asset to the elite Velman Order, the only family he's ever known. Wait, stat points. Can I allocate more stat points? Guard. I want to put him on guard. Yep. We need more guard. We have a very low guard. We're taking hella damage. Okay, let's save it. I don't want to have to read all that again. I won't. I'll just like spam through it. But anyway, we saved on file 1, because we're inevitably going to die based on the system. Battle animation's on. Okay, I think we're good to go. I didn't even move! Are you kidding me? I just exited the menu and we got into a battle. What is this thing? It is like not really a snowman. It's a snowman with wood arms and like, I'm dead. Are you kidding me? Game. I didn't even take a step. I literally pressed escape, exited the menu, and got attacked. No freaking way. No freaking way. Okay. Load a game. Look it. Are you kidding me? It's not even one step, Heartless. I didn't even move. I exit the menu and I get attacked. How am I supposed to get past this? How am I even supposed to get past this? You've expired. Your battle system's expired, bro. Your battle system has failed. Two of them. Are you kidding me? They have triple attack each. No way. No way. Come on. What are you? Remind me of the time in Final Fantasy VIII I moved for 0.01 seconds and got into a battle. Yeah, but I didn't even move. It has neat graphics. It has a rather hard battle system. I'm not going to buy this. You know, it had such potential, too. The writing's fantastic. It's got all these innuendos. It really just needs some... You know what? This could be fixed, though. I would pay attention for an update, but this isn't right now. Oh, wait, did I hit... I hit restart? Oh, man. That's really, really sad. F4 is not restarting it. Oh, well, I guess we're going to be working on our project for the second half of this video. I'm stuck on an event, yeah. It just needs some tweaking. The battle system needs some tweaking. Give the player much more guard at the beginning. Drop the enemy's attack. The writing is very good. It straddles the line between vulgar. It's not too vulgar. It does have like some cuss words, but I didn't see any F-bombs, because if there's F-bombs, that won't fly. It actually, dark comedy. It does have dark comedy. The writing's fantastic. The full motion videos are good. The artwork is great, but it's unplayable. It's just, you can't play it. The battle system's broken. It's clearly broken. Man, it's such a shame. Please update this. Definitely update the battle system. You need to make this a lot more user-friendly. For sure, for sure. Well, I have an hour to stream. There's no getting past that event, and I'm not going to go through the beginning again and just press enter. For what's it going to, it's not going to make much difference. The battle system's just clearly broke. So anyway, moving on to something else. We're going to stream for another hour. The second half of this video will be working on a project. The game is only playable if the hero gets full health after every fight. Even then, those guys have triple attack, Mag Arch, and they sometimes you encounter two of them. One of them triple attacking can almost kill you. I was at full life, and the Snow Beast hit me 3 times in one hit, put me down to 12 HP. And if there's two of them, you're just not going to. Yeah, it just needs to be, the battle system needs balance. It's not doomed. It's, it's just some number changing. Just change some numbers. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of effort put into the game. So, balance the battle system, and I can take a look at it again, for sure. I actually want to see it. It's pretty interesting. What now? I'm going to do a tutorial quick on how to, I've done this in a previous video, but since we're live streaming, I'm going to take these maps and put them into my project, the Natural Explorers. So we're going to work on Natural Explorers for a little bit. Yeah, it would be a shame to put all that writing to go to waste. The game just needs a balance patch. It just needs to fix a game-breaking balance patch. It was just released. It's brand new, so I mean, I think that's probably why you wanted me to cover it. Probably had other people covering it too. But anyway, Fellstrike Games, do a balance patch and let me know when it's been updated and I'll take another look at it, okay? Alright, so the maps we're seeing right here were sent to me by Royal Crown Code. Thank you so much for these maps. I really appreciate the work that you put in for backing me on Patreon. I really appreciate that first and foremost. And the artwork you're supplying and the maps you're supplying, really, really appreciate that. It's very nice of you. So on that note, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to take maps from one game and put them into another project. So we have one project open, and you open it like by double-clicking on your icon or whatever. But if you want to open up a second project, you'll have to double-click a file. So we're going to go to Game, Open Folder, and I put this inside of the Maybe Used and then put it in the name Royal Crown Code. So if I wanted to open this, I would double-click the game.rpg project inside this one, but I already have this one open, so I'm going to go back a directory and double-click game.rpg project for Natural Explorers. So double-click that. It'll open 2 instances of RPG Maker. So here we have this, and I'm going to create a new map. This will be Royal Crown Code Battle Maps. I guess we'll call it that. This will be a placeholder. Now we're not actually going to copy the data inside the folder. Like, we're not going to go to Maps, Data, and take the maps, because while we are going to be creating new JSONs, we are going to let the engine decide the number and the name of those JSON files. So what we're going to do is jump into the project you're going to copy from. You can launch it again in admin mode, yeah. But with this method, you could have like 20 instances open, theoretically. So I'm going to left-click on the top map I want to take. I'm going to press the Shift button, and I'm going to left-click on the bottom. Oh, it doesn't work that way anymore. Okay. That's a shame. What if I take the tile sets? Okay, anyway, it'll still let you copy. So we'll do this one map at a time. No big deal. We're going to right-click a map. We're going to click on Copy, or press Control-C. Then we're going to go into the project we're going to copy to, and we're going to right-click, and we're going to say Paste. That's going to put the map in here. And you're probably thinking, whoa, that's not the map. But it has all of the data there. It's just not using the same tile set number. So when you do this, yeah, it's not going to break. I've done this before. Yeah, famous last words. Then you right-click and you go to Edit, or you press space on it. And we need to change the tile set that it's using to be the tile set that's in the project. So if you don't already have those tile sets, that's why I open up 2 folders. This is for Natural Explorers, and we need another one for where's it at? For the maps. Game, open folder. So we have 2 folders. You would go into IMG tile sets, and you would take the tile sets that you would take the tile sets from the game you're copying maps from. You would copy those and paste them into your IMG tile sets. For this instance, Royal Crown Code is using FSM maps, which I already have, so I don't need to do that. I just need to change the number that it's looking for on the map. So I would copy the tile sets into my tile sets, but I should already have them. So I'm going to look on the properties for this one, and I can see it is WAC Soil-Ridden Cave. So I'll go to my project, Natural Explorers, and go to Edit and change to the WAC Soil-Ridden Caves, which is using this one. So I change it from whatever number it was in the other to this one, and hit OK, and There you go. Now we have this, and it'll copy the events, it'll copy all of the stuff. The only difference will be if there are parallaxes. So there's no parallax on this, but if there's parallaxes, you'll also have to do one more step of copy pasting a parallax image. So now we're going to rinse and repeat. We'll take the second one, and we'll copy it with Control C. We'll go in here and we'll paste it. And we will change this to Rocky Caverns. Hit OK, and we've got it. We'll go back, take this third one, copy it, go here, paste it, change it to the Dark Woods. Luckily, the name of the map is also the name of the tile set, so thank you, Royal Crown Code, for being aware of this process. We'll take the ruins outside, copy it, paste it inside, edit this to use the ruins outside. That didn't quite work right, so let's look to see. When this happens, we need to figure out what's the difference between the tile sets. So let's look back at this one, and the properties are star runes outside, number 24. So we'll go to the database and look at the tile sets, 24. Runes outside, FSM Forest 1, Forest 2, 4EX, 5EX, B, C, EX, D, and E extras. So it's using forests, all the forests, and then FSM Extra 02. And if I go to Natural Explorers and I look at the tile sets I'm using for outside, maybe these are not up to date. These are not up to date. So in this instance, what I would do is copy the actual ones that are being used. Which is a little painstaking process when I'm looking for a specific one and not copying all of them. But it's fine, we'll do that. In this project, I need 4EX, 5EX, is that what I'm using? 4EX, 5EX. This is even on A. If I look at A, yeah, okay, so I need to get an updated Forest 1, A1, Forest A2. The file names are the same, so that's odd. They are just different versions. Runes outside, and we're getting a different output for the same thing. It's like I have an incomplete tile set or something. Not to worry, we're going to take all of these files and overwrite this game's version. We're going to take this game's version and overwrite the Natural Explorers version with these, because we can see that these are correct and the ones that are in my Natural Explorers. Maybe put on some music? Yeah, I could do that. What do you guys want to hear? Let's get some sound. I have a http://ocremix.org. They allow for usage of their music on live streams as long as it's like you're doing something else, in which we are doing something else. So let's take, I don't know, this will be fine. Okay. Music brought to you by ocremix.org. Thank you guys so much. Where am I at? What was I doing? I want to have the chat open. If the music's too loud, let me know. If it's not loud enough, also let me know. Alright, I'm going to take the FSM Forest maps inside the tilesets folder of the project that was sent to me, copy them into Natural Explorers folder, overriding the originals. Since this version appears to have a more up-to-date version of these files. So where are we at? This is for the ones. FSM_forest. All of them. All of the forest ones. Okay. Got all these forests. If I accidentally overwrite something that I wanted to keep, it's not a big deal, because I can just go to the DLC and paste it back. So I'm going to copy all of the forest ones from the IMG tilesets, go to this thing, and paste them in here. It's going to ask me, do I want to replace all of these files? I'm going to say yes. Whatever ones that need to be replaced, they've been replaced. Now I'm going to minimize that, hit OK to the database, save the game on the other one actually. Minimize this, save the game. Wow, it updated immediately. You see how it fixed the map there. Now it looks good. Cool. Did it break anything else? I'm going to test that right off the bat. Have any of my other maps been changed? Luckily I only have a few maps to check. It changed not very much, so it's good. Because all it did was add art where there was blank spaces. So it looks like they had a more recent version that I don't have up to date. Well, now I do. For those maps anyway. Let's continue the process of taking these maps, copying this, and pasting it here. Then we edit the map to WAC Rocky Cavern. I also need to see if this one is using a parallax. I think it would be. It's not. I don't know how to decorate this map, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. The default dungeon. Hit OK. Paste that in. This one seems to have been using the same number. Wait. Default dungeon. Yeah, dungeon 4. Okay. And then we have ruins inside. And we will change that as well. Once again, we have some maps that need to be replaced. So let's take a look at, it's using the ruins inside the star ones. And this is FSM Dungeon 01, Extra 02, Extra 02. Okay. And then Forest at the end. Okay, we've already did the Forest ones, so we need to do the FSM Extra update and then FSM Dungeon 01A1. This is the one we're copying from. I wish it would do like a playlist thing. That'd be cool. I've got to do the music while it's not playing. There we go. So if I remember correctly, it was FSM Dungeon A01A1. So we're going to copy that first, put that into this project. Oops, folder. Paste that. Yes, replace. Okay, and it was extras. FSM underscore extras. Copy those. Put these in as well. Alright. And then we're going to make them match. So this is the Natural Explorers. For ruins inside. Okay, so we should have the same setup. Dungeon 01A1, 02A2 extra, and then we're skipping A3. Extra 02A4EX, 02A4EX, 02A5, 02A5, extra O2E, extra O2E, extra O2C, and D. Oh no, forest, C and D. Okay, those are matching. So if I hit OK, and save it, yep, it updates. There we go. We've updated the tile sets and added maps from another project, and it really wasn't that hard if you just kind of stay organized and take it one process at a time. Yeah. Now that we've got some extra maps inside of the game, I kind of want to put a parallax to this background, if it'll work. That's not what I'm going to keep. I just want to see if this map will allow for the parallax background. Like this black, is it like a black paint or is it an opaqueness, you know? It's just a black box, really. And it looks kind of different. We have some like jumbled parts somewhere on this map. Is it this way on the other one too? Yeah, it is. Okay. I would prefer if this would be not just black holes, but like a parallax in the background. That would be cool. Any plugins using this project? No. Very cool. If you have any maps you would like to contribute to this project, Natural Explorers, as long as you are cool with me putting them in a game that could actually be sold, so you're putting them with Creative Commons, I would like to take a look at them, modify it if I want to. You can update it. You may update it later. Okay. Thank you again. If you want to get a free shout out, well, it's not free. If you do send me maps, I can shout out your website or whatever, quick shout out to give you something for your work, because I do appreciate that. Let's integrate these maps into the project. Right now, they're just maps in the database, and they're not doing anything because there's nothing linking the maps together. So we can use this map as the replacement for this garbage that we put over here, right? So let's take this copy event, this transfer event, and put it let's see, if we walk down the stairs, put it right here. So you're walking down the stairs from here, from here. You're walking down, and then you'd pop out like that. So we're going to rename this now. You can change the name to cave basement. Right? This will be cave basement in the game. So when the player walks in, it doesn't say 40 by 40, it says cave basement. Is it really a basement? It's just floor -1. Whatever, it's fine. It's very arbitrary. Let's change this entrance to be a staircase that looks more like this. How about that? Whoa, 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 undo that. Nope, undo that. Nope, undo that. There you go. Do we want to keep that glowy light? Probably not, right? So let's take this, overwrite this. Let's take this, overwrite this. Then we'll draw on top of that with this. Now that's the way down. And then this transfer event will be right here. And it'll step you up to there. Nope, darn it. To there. Now we'll change this one. Instead of transferring you into dungeon level 0, it'll transfer you into the cave basement right here, facing down. Cool. Now we'll take the events that are inside this terrible map and use this. Let's put the blacksmith. Let's put the blacksmith right here, maybe. We'll have to edit the event, I imagine, right? Is this the blacksmith? This was the keystone. Okay, this is the blacksmith was on level 1, which we'll keep. So we're gonna cut this and put the keystone somewhere, like right here in the center. Yeah. Level 0 was a different event. This was Devin Scott, right, for the Tinkerers thing. So we'll cut this to the cave basement and put the Tinkerer. We'll put him right here. Edit this so that he's facing up. You know what? It would make sense if we put him in like this and make this like a cell. Or bring this to a different map that would be the cell. This one can link to this one. That could work too. Let's have this map link to this map. So you come down here, and Devin Scott will be in a little room connected to this. And we could keep this the same for now. I'll change this to make it more look more like a little prisoner cell. Yeah, that'll be cool. So let's cut you, put you back. Put you back. Let's change this transfer event to take you to here. And you're gonna face up. Yeah. We'll create a new transfer event. We'll just copy this one, put it in here, and paste it right here, and say it's going to transfer to this one right here, facing down. Yeah. Are the battle backs and music already set on these new maps? No, not yet, Rin. I'll be right back. In order to get these maps, you'll have to own FSM and RPG Maker MV. We can't like distribute them. Transfer this to this goes to there. We do need to test the transfer events, so let's go to, I guess we'll go here. Test some transfer events. Oh, we have to change the tile set because this is not a passable tile. Not a big deal. Let's do that. Cave basement is using, wait. It's using the 13 tile set. Soil ridden. The tile sets, 13. And we will find the thing that is that's blocking us. We'll make it passable. So it's not going to be representing something on the wall, it's going to represent something on the floor, which is this. So we'll say 0, so we can walk over it. I think that was it. Let me double check. Yeah, that's good. Okay, let's test it again. Yep, now I can walk on it. Also check for other anomalies, like places we can walk on the walls and stuff. It still works fine here. Level 1 keystone. Okay, we can't walk on this tile, which we gotta fix. It's odd why you wouldn't be able to walk right here. We can do region restrictions if we need to, but I want to check the tile set as well. We know it's this tile set, so is this on like a D layer that's blocking us? Right here. Okay, you see this? We gotta set this to, oh. It works. Except I want the transfer event to be dark. Because we're going kind of like down. For consistency, whenever you're going like deeper into a dungeon or lower into the dungeon, I want it to be turned dark. And then if you're going up, out, to give the player a little, I don't know, like not an Easter egg, it's just more of like a consistency, I don't know. We're gonna do the shading pin and get rid of the shading right here. I thought it looked kind of weird. So we'll just get rid of the shading on that in here. The teleports, the transfer events seem to be working fine. There we go, that looks better. And then we can go up here. If you want to get the Tinkerer, you have to go and do this extra part. This part will have like an enemy right here, an enemy right here, some optional fights. Probably put an enemy right here. And this even opens it up to give something else right here. I don't know what this will do. This will transfer us somewhere. so we can put a map inside of the map. Yeah. And now that we have a use for this, I'm going to drag this and put it inside here and edit the name so that it'll say Cave Prison Cell. And this will be the Tinkerer's Prison. And we need to remake this map so it looks more like a prison cell. Like he's being held captive by the monsters. We gotta free him. Can we use this tile set without having to put doodads for cells? Maybe we change this tile set. It's gonna mess it all up. Whatever. Edit. Rocky Cavern. What's gonna happen? Holy moly. Does this one have like prison cells? No. Okay, let's try a different one. Tile set. Soil-ridden cave. That's one we were using. Fantastic. Rocky Cavern. Same thing, but there's two different versions, huh? WAC. Okay. Runes inside. Maybe we have some doodads. Yeah, that's a chill song right there. We'll put it back to the Rocky Caverns and our soil-ridden cave, and check our doodads to see if we can put a dungeon with region restriction and doodads. Like not a dungeon. I suppose a dungeon, a cell. Place doodads. It would kind of be like fences, wouldn't it? Sort of like fences, but not necessarily. Miscellaneous? No. Objects. Indoor. Structures, maybe? No. Tables, vehicles, walls. Metal cage. This is what I'm talking about. This'll work. This'll work. Okay. Metal cage. We've got the left to right metal cage. Do we have up down metal cage? We'll have to use walls for the up down. For the Y axis. We can use a metal cage door and metal cage. Alright, so we have them. We have them there. Let's design it so that it'll look better. Let's move the event enemies. In fact, I can cut them and put them on this spot. Paste. Paste. Do they have their own switches? No, they're on erase events. So they're essentially the same thing. Yep. So I can just delete and keep one here. Can you see it from there? Let's test that. Otherwise I'll remove it. Yeah, okay, I'll get rid of it. We're going to be using it anyway. We're going to need one on that map. Okay. We'll put a dude blocking this path, a dude blocking this path, a dude blocking there. We can put another chest here too. Just the dude right there. What? No, no. Okay. It's coming together. It's coming together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 battles. Let's do 8. One right here. Bada boom. So we'll put a chest here, and a chest here. Or does that seem like too much? Okay. We'll put a chest here that doesn't have a battle in front of it. Or maybe we won't. I don't know. This will have its own switch. Self-switch. I'm designing it like it's a repeatable dungeon now. Which it could be. These are all race events, so if you go out and come back, you'll be able to keep fighting these level 1 monsters. I could make this a level 2 to go down into here. Or it would make more sense to leave this level 1, but then in here put level 2 monsters to get the Tinkerer out. So we're going to put the Tinkerer up in this area. Let's go to edit the map some. Whoa, not shadows. Thank you. Let's get rid of this stuff. Okay. Yeah, Secret Amana is correct. They're all remixes. Praying for your files. Okay. I'm gonna have to put a doodad cage and design the walls for the XY. So let's do a prison cell like this. We can make it larger. Let's edit this event so he's looking down. Devin is facing downwards. And we'll do region restriction. Or just even, no, we'll do an event that if there's a switch, it'll disappear. That way you can walk through it, through the door anyway. So let's go here and set up the doodads. Such a cool plugin. Let's place some doodads. We want to place the walls. Metal cage. And we're going to need a door. We can do the door as an event. Let's make a new event here with a new switch called door blocker, cell blocker. Cell blocker switch. Sounds like a genetic thing. We're gonna make it same as characters, and that's all you have to do. New event page will have the switch condition cell blocker, and it will be below characters with action button, nothing in the contents. And page 1 will have no switch condition, so by default, the player will not be able to walk through this blocking event. But as soon as the cell blocker is turned on, it makes this event go from same level to below the characters, and you can walk on it. Now with this, we can just copy paste it and block the entire path, like so. Now we can't walk through the gate. But now we have to figure out a way so that we can get in there. So we'll do something like stretch out the doodad. Oh, I have to do that in game. Hello. Some funky bass lines. Let's edit a doodad. We're gonna have to stretch some stuff. Let's scale X 110 and accept. Go to the next one. Scale X 110. Accept. Return. Not quite happy with that. Let's try 115. Nope. One of them at 110 and one of them at, dang it, and then one of them at 100. Works better. Or 105 and 110. Is that right? One of them at 100 and one of them at 110. That works. That works much better. Then we're going to finish our edit, place a new doodad, put in a like door, or maybe we'll do the door with the problem with this door is it's still going to show the other two doodads. I have a better idea. We're going to make this left doodad disappear as if it was like a sliding cage. We'll make a sound effect for it. Okay. So let's edit the doodads. Let's edit, which one? This one. A metal cage, this one. Metal cage, this one. And we're going to require a switch. Cell blocker be off. So as soon as cell blocker is turned on, this one goes bye-bye. Yep. Accept the settings. It's going to require one more switch. I'll show you why. And we'll save and close. Did I get that right? Dang it. Yes, I did. Okay, accept settings, return to list. Finish edit, save and close. Okay. Because when I turn the switch off, it'll let me walk through this gate still. So this one, we're just going to delete. We don't actually need another switch. We just delete this page. Delete this page. So it will always block. No matter if the switch is on or not, this one will always block. But this one will only block if the cell blocker switch is off. So let's make some kind of event over here. This will be the level 2 guy. We'll do a new event here. This is going to be our switch. Did we add that stone switch? No, not you. Ah! Stone switch. Where's it at? I gotta add T's stone switch. IMG characters. That's where it's gonna go. And I saved it. Let me find it again. We could use one of these, but why use a default when we have a better one? Oh, that's why. Because it's in... It's in what I'm working on, I think. I should just bring it over here. Or Art Museum. It was in Art Museum. Sometimes people post resources here that's free to use. Like T posted a switch that you guys can get. Click on it, you say Open Original, and you right click that and you say Save Image As, and then you save it where you want to save it. And I'm putting it, I'll show you guys. I'm putting it IMG characters, Stone Switch 1. Now it's there. Exit out of that. Bring this chat back up. Close this. Minimize this. Cancel, double click, and Stone Switch 1 is there. We're going to use that. Yep. While I'm thinking about that, I can go to the other one I did on, where was it? We did a switch somewhere. Up here. And we'll edit this image to be Stone Switch. I'm gonna check this one real quick. See if I broke something. Should be the same though. Yes, the next page is going to also have to be edited. Right, Stone Switch. This switch opens this gate. Okay, it was just a graphics change, so it should still be working perfectly fine. Alright. Wonder if we can, let's just copy this event real quick. Put it in the place we're editing. Right here. Delete that, paste this. Change this so that it does exactly the same thing, but instead of level 1 switch, we're going to be using the cell blocker. We turn, basically we're turning off the cell blocker, but whatever, inverted. The cell unblocker. This switch will make more sense if I call it the cell unblocker. So we turn on the cell unblocker, turning off the blocker. It will update automatically for these three, requiring the cell unblocker to be on, as well as the doodad should automatically update because they reference the memory location, not the name of the switch. So I'm going to move this guy to pretend that we beat him and test. We'll start the player here. I'm going to use T-Rex lighting, yes. So it's blocked. It's currently blocked. We can't go in there. We need to do a sound effect too. When we come over here and we pull the lever, we need to have another page, right? Or change this to be that. You know, based on that, I don't think the move event's doing anything. We could also move the screen, but I don't think we have to. And then it works perfectly fine, just like that. And then it works from behind, still blocks. It looks, you wouldn't even know that's a doodad. It's fantastic. And there's Devin, doop-de-doo. Unlock crafting, now we have crafting. Hey, it's much better now. It needs some decoration. It's much better. You know what we could do? Is take this and bring it down to like right here. Now hear me out. Hear me out. Oops. That looks funny right there. You are in my ear, whispering in my ear. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So sensual. Whispering in my ear, my soul. Can't quite get this corner to be what I want it to be. Maybe there's something on the tile set that will give me that corner tile. This one. There it is. I like that better. Yeah. Yeah, grill. And then we can take this and put this here. Nope. Does that make it look a little less boxy? I think so. We can get rid of some of this corner too, huh? Let's take this. Nope. This one. Nope. This one. Huh. That looks funny. That looks better. Take this. And this. Nope. This. Hey, I like that much better. Way less boxy. This little meh. This is kind of meh. It's one of these necessary to make the map bigger than it really is. But it also forces the player to see it as they walk by, so they don't go this way and then like, oh, it's locked, and they leave and they never find the switch. So you kind of want to put it in their face. I'm sure it could be better. How about that? And we'll block it. You gotta fight level 2 creature to get to it. Can you kill level 2 creature? From the beginning? I think so. Whoa, whoa, man, whoa. I think so. Blah, blah, blah. Boom. Radiate. Womp. Build some TP. Bang. Oh, I should have used buff spells. It's okay. We will first aid on Jinx. And then do some buffs. Fortify. got this in the bag. Yeah. Very nice plugin. Hit the switch. Go here. And it works. Much better. That is such a huge upgrade. This looks funny. Oh my gosh. What is happening? It doesn't show that on the editor. What is even happening over here? Are you kidding me? Okay. Is it because this is like on top of another thing? Why doesn't it show the same thing on the editor though? Okay, I changed it now. Let's just look at it now. In game. This is why you gotta look in game too. Especially when you start doing doodads. This has nothing to do with the doodads here, but okay, that looks a little better, but if I do the curved edge thingy that I wanted it because it looked cool, is that going to make it look funny if I go like that? See, that looks better in the editor, right? But in game, it does that effect. What is even happening? You see that? Gives it like this little protruding part. In the editor, it looks really, really nice. But then in the game, it does that. Why? I don't get that. Cover it with doodads. Oh my god, that's just the smartest. Why did I not think of that, eh? Just put like a dark doodad over it. So, but it's not showing this nice curved spot that it should be. What if I do this? Just go like this. Where's the bottom part to this? Is it on C? Is it on A? Might be on A. Kind of looks like a passageway. I don't want to give you that idea. It was like a passageway. Still gotta learn how to use these better. You can put this here to break up. These walls don't really kind of mesh perfectly. Yeah, I guess we can just throw some doodads over it, huh? Is there like a blank doodad, or do I have to create one? Let's see. Not blank, but I'm gonna have to create one, okay. Easy. Let's just do like a 48 by 48. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We specifically need absolute darkness. Save as inside of RPG Maker and V. Natural Explorers. IMG, doodads, DG underscore, and we're just going to call this one, it's going to be saved as a PNG, so it's got the alpha data. DG underscore, cover up, cover girl. This is the cover girl. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's cover girl. Is that how it goes? It should automatically update too. There you go. Put a cover girl. Put a nice little cover girl right there. Yeah. Kind of like that. That'll work. How about that, huh? Save and close. Now it looks fine. Looks good enough. Underground lake thingy, maybe? You have the pointy underwater stones. Yeah. No, that is Maybelline. Yeah. Easy breezy Maybelline, got it. Well, guys and girls, thank you so much for joining the live stream. I think it went very well. We did have a problem with the battle system in the game, but I will take another look at the game when the battle system is more playable. And thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for backing me on Patreon. Everybody who's backing me on Patreon, really appreciate that. Thank you so much to Royal Crown Code for these maps, really appreciate that. And we did some mapping today. RPG time, I'm glad you made it, hopefully. I'm sick and stayed home, and scrollage from school, so now I'm here. Well, it should be posted in the next hour. It'll post the video, and then like within an hour after it posts, it like loads the live stream so you can see what people are saying, which is really cool, so I don't have to put it on screen somewhere anymore. It's one thing that I like about YouTube live streaming. I think Twitch does that too. I don't know, should I double stream on Twitch? I don't want to pay another fee for it. Yep, we stream Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to noon approximately. Usually we go over a few extra minutes, and we probably start a few minutes late. Getting used to doing the thumbnail and description and all the stuff before videos instead of after videos now for the live stream. Well, time to make one last game test for my project, and then it's upload time. We'll see ya, Neo. This live stream should be uploaded within an hour or so. And then if you missed the beginning, you could watch it and check up on it. But we did some good changes to the project in a little bit of a time. We imported maps from another project. We took maps from this project, and we updated our FSM maps. And so it was a double win there, because we didn't make any changes to this project. We just copied stuff out and put them in here and updated the FSM. I guess I have a different version of it. I don't know why. I definitely do own the FSM DLCs. But we made some good changes. We did our first impression live. We did it live, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll probably do another first impressions live tomorrow. And then however long that goes, whatever time we have left for the live stream, we'll start working on our projects. I'll do Natural Explorers, you work on whatever you're working on. And we'll keep the ball rolling until we can eventually release a project and make a little money. Huh? Until then, we're just gonna have some fun. But thank you guys so much for joining. Thanks to OC Remix for the music in the last half of the video. Thanks to everybody who's backing me on Patreon. If you want to back me and support me on Patreon, we have patreon.com/driftwoodgaming. Really appreciate if you come at least consider backing me, helping me out. We'll see you guys in the next one. Follow me on Twitter if you like. I'm at Driftwood Gaming. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. That's something I don't say enough in these live streams. I think it does help at some level, some point. The algorithm's like, well, there's some likes. I don't know how it works. Who knows? The algorithm always changing. But like it if you want to see more live streams. Appreciate that. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for the live stream. Love you guys. Stay awesome. See you in the next one. Bye-bye. You're not a patron in the description in YouTube. I need to update that. That is very old. I'll fix that for you, Royal Crown. I'll go through the list. Takes a while to update, but I will do it for you. See you guys. Bye-bye.